Back in Tamil Nadu. We're here in Kanyakumari, and we are about to take a look at one of the famous spots. Entrance to the temple. It doesn't open until nighttime. Lots of devotees and pilgrims here at this time. Quite a common thing this time of the year. Fun fact, all the people in orange hats just piled out of one tuk-tuk. Incredible. So we're going to the Vivekananda Memorial. We took the special entry ticket, which is 600 for 2 people. The other one is 75, but you get to skip a bunch of the lineups. So we went tourist style and just did it. So I have verified, in fact, yes, this is the point where 3 different seas meet at the southernmost tip of India. We've got the Bay of Bengal, the Andaman Ocean, and the Indian Ocean all meeting at one point out there behind those cement barricades on that rock with the statue and the palace. One of the memorials, one of the palaces is the house of the person who is memorialized, and one of his powers was said to be the fact that he swam to the small rock, and that's pretty interesting. It's about 500 meters in very warm ocean. So now we've been loaded into 2 different lines, one for male, one for female. Not really sure what that's about, but we'll see. Boat emptying out now. Italia's way up ahead there, so hopefully we get on the same boat. I'm sure they have a process for it. I think that was to ensure that women got life preserves first. Don't really know. It's an interesting process. How was that?
It's alright.
Not going to really get much footage here, but it's a boat ride out to a spot. Sorry. So there's more payment. Looks like we gotta leave our footwear as per usual for Indian monuments. Let's do it. Well, things in Tamil Nadu are a little bit chaotic. Just hucking our shoes in a pile over there, walking backwards up a staircase. I mean, there's no set way up a staircase, but it just doesn't make a ton of sense. Anyway, we're now here in our socks and or feet socks. That's cool. These were clean. They won't be after. And we just came from over there. We gotta go this way, of course. Well, we won't be able to show you much more here. because there's no photography. We just saw the footprint of the goddess who wanted the hand of Shiva in marriage. It's behind me there. You can't see it because we can't film in there, but interesting. Yeah, everyone coming to pay their respects to the footprint and throw some money hand over foot. Yeah, nice view. Let's go see the palace. We won't be able to show you inside, but we can just get up the stairs. Again, pretty chaotic scene here. Lots of people wanting to come and see the footprint, see the statue, get on the boat, get off the boat. Everyone's got to get out before you. That's super important. So keep that in mind when you come here. Just be patient and try not to cast daggers with your eyes constantly. We are also the only foreigners in sight here, so that's neat to be at an authentic experience like this. But yeah, that's the mandapam there, one of the temples. That's where the footprint that is basically it's a foot-shaped piece of stone on top of other stone, and they've outlined for you where the footprint is and encased it in plexiglass and in like bars and different like a footprint jail. So yeah, pretty cool. Very significant spot to lots of folks. So we are happy to see it. Let's move on to the palacey part of it. Hey. So another cool fact. There is no other, aside from 20, statues bigger than this one. This is the 21st biggest statue in all of India. It is the 21st biggest statue in all of India. So there you go. Let's take a look. It almost doesn't fit in the camera. It's so big. And also, I just want to point out that it seems that he has stretched ears. So I think mine are the 22nd biggest set of stretched ears in all of India. Those would definitely be first, for sure. But mine are the 22nd biggest. One fun part of the shoe place that we were seeing is there was a lady working here who was picking the shoes that were placed nicely just outside of the shoe area and then just hurling them into scattered piles inside the shoe receptacle place. So no real chance to put your shoes politely in there. We'll see what ours look like when we get back. Mine are the biggest, blackest, heaviest ones here. Seems like people here are mostly built smaller than me, and if they're not, certainly their feet are smaller. I'm a 13 and I've yet to see a 13 in all of India. I've seen a 12 twice in a store. So yeah, mine'll stick out. And this is the memorial part of it for Vivekananda. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. And I gotta stop taking video once we get to the top here. There's no photography allowed. So I'll show you up to the door, but nothing else. Thanks, sir. So there we go, the southernmost tip of India with its 2 monuments and long ferry lineup. Time to go back, I think. Southernmost point, there it is. You can kind of see the different colors of the ocean meeting there. Maybe you can in this, I'll zoom in and so you can see. But 3 different oceans meeting. Good. There we are, we're at the southernmost point. Nice to see you, friends. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. There we all are, southernmost point. Nice. And there it is over top. So, surprise, everyone in India remains very friendly. We had our visit extended by the multitude of selfies and family photos that we were taking. And I mention it a lot, not because I'm secretly annoyed about it at all, I promise. It's really, really wholesome and nice. Little rainwater reservoir, of course, by the statue. You got to keep the fresh water away from the salt water. That's important stuff. It's actually pretty clean over here and pretty nicely done. There's a little bit of trash in the odd spots, but all the fish are hanging out away from it. Can you see them? I'm going to zoom in right now. Zoom, 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 zoom. There we go. And let's take another glimpse of the palace on our way out. Very nice. Of the memorial, rather, on the way out. It looks palacey to me. What, do you live under a rock? No. Vivekananda lived over a rock. On the rock. You could say that he was between a rock and a hard place in a way. It's crowded. It's a longish wait. But it's still way better than BC ferries. I'm just gonna put that out there. And we gotta wade into the shoe circus there and grab our shoes. Wowzers. Let's see if they're where I left them. Just how polite is Tamil Nadu? I left them just inside here. And oh, they're there. What do you know? There they are. And yours are there too.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Considering this lady was just scrambling them earlier. Classic India. Some people there are just beaking at the police because the police were suggesting that you shouldn't budge in line. So, and a lot of people in the lineup, when people budge right in front of them, just looking them right in the eye and doing it, they're like, oh well, it is what it is, that's what we do. So who knows what the true etiquette is here. It changes from state to state, it seems, but the police don't want you to do it here. The people in the lineup are indifferent, and it happens a lot. So again, keep your manners in, as Tom Cruise would say, put your manners back in, and he's a great role model for all, and just be chill. I think this part of the trip is pretty much over, so we'll take a look at the boat as we go out, if I can get any shot of it at all. It's pretty packed in there. So, for Vegan Everywhere, I'm David. I need to correct what I said earlier. It's not the Andaman, it's Bay of Bengal, India Ocean, and the Arabian Sea, which I've been on the Arabian Sea for like a month now, and I forgot that one. Andaman is the other one we're going to on the east side after heading up like toward Kolkata. That's Andaman, across from Thailand. These are the three seas that we have been seeing. So corrected. I said it wrong earlier, you know what I meant.